That's Christian. Christian about to be 7. Yeah, Carson's about to be 5.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Stop yelling.
Timing back.
You're always hungry, Carson. That's why you...
Second down. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I think he got it too tight where he's supposed to be able to stretch his legs all the way out. No, you ain't got to take it off. Just bring it further down so he can... No, leave that on his head. That boy needs to be able to... He's supposed to be nice and comfortable.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Stretch his legs out and then play.
But first down, Hurts. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually
come on, y'all.
But he was out of bounds, incomplete. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I thought you bought cans of soda. You bought a 2-liter and then you bought some more soda, you said.
An incomplete pass on first
down.
That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lemonade is fine.
They'll look to throw again. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
I don't know you never gave me no cone.
A big play there.
Christian, what are you doing? I know you ain't playing in my hair.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
They'll run with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, so 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete.
I don't say how you know what butt tastes like.
Don't worry about it.
You ain't even licking my butt, so I don't know how it was.
And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good on the edge.
No, she the one that don't worry about it. That's why I had to look at her like, what you mean? You ain't over here licking my butt.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and
Hey, y'all stop, your mama said. For real, man. Y'all the hard-headed niggas I know.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek.
Oh, good pick.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
What's taking you so long, babe?
They needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on.
I'm going to be there so you can't do it again.
They sack him back right around the 30. So after that sack, the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
For what?
The boys' vacation.
They be buying the dumbest shit. Where they gonna play with that shit at?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to
go play. Where y'all in the living room
as
for?
they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception.
Don't shit where I told y'all to sit, man.
Just as bad as an incomplete
like, I should not have to keep talking to y'all. You see I'm trying to play my game. Car, you gonna keep playing around. Watch what happens to you.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker now. He's going to look deep for more. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him
out
there and said, go deep. Let's try.
I ain't trying to run the score for you. I'm just trying to make sure I stay ahead. Why would I need to do that? I got to make sure I can stay ahead. Get up off me.
And he'll get this up past
the
45 to the 47. 157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At this stage of the game, where the score
is trying to take my head off.
Stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And
that was rude and disrespectful. Like
winning edge meetings.
Walker hit and the ball is out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down all the way up here. Those guys down on the field.
I was right there.
Fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
If he wouldn't have jumped on it, something was wrong.
I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them.
You cleaned out your PS5?
He's going to field this at the 4. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Burris.
Jumped over you.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound
Burris
up in the wrong
jumped over you, boy.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield
Watch
vision
this.
can get skewed just a bit.
Look at it.
The beauty of extending a
Jumped
play
over you.
is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Yeah, that's like you pulling my damn hair.
Begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead. And the ball back after the INT. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I pushed the waited too long to push the damn button. Come on, baby. Don't let them get nowhere. That's what I'm talking about.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Get them fingers out your mouth. Okay, whatever.
They'll throw on
You don't
first
want
down
it?
with Hurts.
Got him.
And he takes a shot on the release.
Come on, Cass. Take the damn pacifier. Thank you, little boy. You stubborn, just like your mama.
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that
okay, I'll leave you alone. Fine.
We saw another example of it there.
Your son over here acting like you again.
Incompletion on first down.
Your son over here acting like you again, stubborn.
Throwing his Hurts.
Got him. Burns, baby.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely
gotta get the ball off, man. You're playing with 5 right now.
Want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Okay, I need you to stop.
Come on.
What is he doing to himself?
They're going on third down with Hurts.
Oh, he caught it. I thought I got there before you.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
All right, you better be careful before you kick your brother in the head. You too much flipping around.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
His throw here is incomplete.
Oh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
You have been the whole time. It just fits now.
And they're going to get this down
yeah, it just fits
15. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
You trying your best to get up in there, boy. But we ain't letting that happen, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep you out of there. One way or another.
Back to throw again.
One way or another.
Swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Second down and goal. Hurts over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you and I, we just looked at each other and kind of had the same thought. I don't think that we saw.
What time are they going to bring the food?
If they were going to win, maybe at home, but not here on the road.
No, not at all. We thought that at the end, you know, the strength would win out. And that didn't happen. But let's give them credit. Went on the road without being intimidated. Went on the road with not just belief, but a strong belief that they can pull it off, and took advantage of every opportunity in this one.
We go close what? Huh? Yeah, that's probably better. Cause for me to go closer anywhere, I ain't gonna be able to see. I'm better having a.
Looking at that.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tennis. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade you.
You alright? I need to move up some more?
Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You cloud chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking
Where's he going?
Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like it.
Where's my phone at?
Handshake, snake tendency.
Chris, Carson, my phone over there.
All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me.
It was right. Oh, there it is.
On the play, all these catching penalties. Look,
You good over there?
I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You know my
Boy, gonna eat a cold hamburger.
heard you told my girl about our little
This boy about to eat a cold hamburger.
why they hogging up the
Yeah,
heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get
yeah.
ahead of me. Know your
I heard you.
full of jealousy. All that acting tough. Damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2 on 2, that's like 4 kids. They be sharing me. Okay, they working like the red dude. Red got them doing. That's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a red tool. No, I've been fighting on the line.
In a way which may be conducive to his political view, but there's violence to his threat.
I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go.
Which we here today refer to as the Fertile Crescent. Indeed, what we refer today as Judaism, the religion of the Jewish people, reached its full maturity not in Egypt, but according to many scholars, after the first exile in 586 BC
Take the paper.
into Mesopotamia.
Christian, go with Carson.
Write history of other people in order to create a
You need to take, no, you need the yellow paper.
does neither justice to the one whose history is being rewritten, nor the one who pursues the worthy goal of cultural structures, and therefore to tie it up, we find most disturbing the factual mistakes that are replete in this transcript, but of more compelling concern, the ultimate dual loyalty, genocidal, militaristic implications of the state. Genocidal, you say, in the reference to the biblical genocide, so it appears in the transcript, that is the term that's used, of the children of Israel as they entered the land. I would certainly not subscribe to such a term. The very fact that it does appear.
30 seconds.
By the way, I know that the rabbi
Go get it, Christian.
Jewish is born of a Jewish mother, a Yemenite grandmother, a Yemenite Caribbean mother, Ethiopian father, Israel. By the way, they call us Menashe, whatever their reasons. Thus, I am as much a Jew as the rabbi or the grand rabbi in Israel, and any of the grand rabbis in Israel. But the rabbi is stating here that in the book of Genesis, there is no mention of the extermination, and I use the word genocide, of the 7 tribes of the Amalekites, the Hittites, the Moabites, the Jebusites. He in his own statement stated that this is ameliorated somewhat in the book of Samuel. Everybody saw that. But the book of Samuel doesn't change the book of Genesis. And we remember that Genesis wasn't written first. It was Exodus. It's at the Council of Jamia that they decided to write Genesis. Next, since there is no Jewish race, you know, you have Indian Jews from India, from Kashim Jews look like any Indian. You have ourselves from Ethiopia. By the way, the rabbi wouldn't forget that it says Moses married the daughter of the high priest of Ethiopia, or Cush. Being a rabbi, he will know this. Second, moreover, about the Bar Mitzvah, and I went through one like the rabbi went through one at around the same period of time, as the rabbi is saying that the Bar Mitzvah is not a commitment to the people. Isn't the Torah demanded, and I don't talk about the Talmud. Talmud is not Torah. The Torah is supposed to have been written by God or passed down. although it was in fact written at the Sanhedrin, the theory, the mythology, the allegories that it's written by God or passed down by Moses, according to me, that's Jewish mythology. Because Moses is dead in around 1196 before the Christian era. Whereas the Sanhedrin doesn't release a thing called the Torah until about 700 before the Christian era, which was written from 700 before the Christian era to 500, it took 200 years. There's a commitment in anybody that any child that's been bar mitzvah, when you're talking about circumcision of women, that is strictly Western, and it has nothing to do with orthodoxy. They're using the word orthodoxy to mean something. There's never been a circumcision. It can't be a circumcision of young girls. But anyhow, let that continue. The point is that in the bar mitzvah, it commits the boy. If you commit yourself to the community, there's a call to return to Israel. There's a call that every child I went through it, people must come back to Israel. That is not that. The rabbi can say what he wants. His position for the ADL, position of fear of this. Then let's look at the behavior. It's just like saying today, one time the rabbi, I don't know it personally, but the ADL and all the other Jewish organizations, one time they didn't recognize that we exist as Palashas. There's something in America. American Jews have decided that they don't speak for all Jews. And not only for all Jews, you remember they said blacks and Jews. I'm black and Jewish. You're white and Jewish. You're European. You're of European Jewish ancestry. I'm an African Jewish ancestry. No claim to Israel than I have because there's no Jewish race. Okay, let me continue. The rabbi, forget, he says that Abraham, he points to Judaism coming from Abraham. Then I said that the rabbi obviously have not read the Ten Commandments and their source. Moses is not until about 1346 before the Christian era, 49 years after the death of Amenhotep IV, otherwise known as Akhenaten. Every one of those 12 so-called commandments, and Moses is supposed to have gotten at Mount Sinai. By the way, Mount Sinai is still in Egypt, in Africa, hasn't gone any place. Now, those 10 commandments weren't gotten by Moses. Because I'm Jewish, don't mean that I have to follow the mythology. When you go in any of the major tombs in Egypt, you find those 10 commandments plus 32 more, otherwise referred to as the negative confession. Am I to believe that Moses was born in Mizraim, Egypt, about 1346 before the Christian era, went to school there, become a priest, at age 85 or around there, decided that somebody was feeding his people. And that in every school in Egypt, you have to recite the negative confession. Tell me, where does it show that Abraham taught any of this? Before circumcision in Egypt, Jews have circumcision.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
I'm here.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yes, it's
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Let's go, baby. Panthers Nation, baby.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun here, Walker. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around.
Get your fingers out your mouth,
Christian.
Christian.
Though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
To throw is Walker. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Room here to run.
Woo-wee.
Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide
Right.
anything from your team. They
Hit him
know
with that
they're
darn.
not supposed to be on the field with them.
That sweepity. That sweepity weepity.
Get out after them and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind him early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They go play action with Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's probably because they got that in his ear. Get down, Chris Carson, with that damn tablet. You just woke your brother up. Get off my bed. Okay, so we ignoring me, right? Get off my bed.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
I don't know, man. He's throwing his soft like.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
That's back there. Oh, did Pops tell you about that time he touched the ball?
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Did Pops tell you about when he was playing and he touched the ball?
Checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it?
Yeah, and I got it from him. It bounced off his helmet. He was hot, boy.
And you never know where it's going to end up.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Not ready.
First down, Walker.
A good stop.
Going to be batted away and
Because I was definitely trying to get it to him.
Because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Walker. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Someone sharp in this game.
A beautiful pass.
Pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week.
He pushed me back.
And the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Man, now that you bought that, now my mouth watering for that house low main.
Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how deep.
But you watching some murder stuff?
Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense.
Got him.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
The watcher? Yeah.
Throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
You're a little rusty, Unc. I'm going to give it to you.
And Walker now to throw on first down. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster.
Your big boy hands ain't that great.
Complete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Walker.
Shit.
And he's going to have to eat
yes,
this one
it's
as down
old.
he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I tried to come back and take it.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
I missed that.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hurts. And he is going to go down. They sack him. first quarter. After 7-0.
I'm all over you.
Sports.
I ain't not supposed to give you time.
Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
Water. Bounce in. That's what I'm talking about.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Walker, a hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Walker. And able to catch it on the left side. But they rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
What's taking them so long to get here? Because I got the damn live on. She don't know how to drive? Ouch. Okay, she's outside, baby.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get
Christian, I whoop you.
Not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. On 1st down, Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm telling you, boy, I'm on you.
After the sack, it'll be interesting to see.
It ain't none of that, oh, let him throw the ball.
They'll set up a throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
I ran the route better than you did.
Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough,
hello, how can I help you? You looking for Kayla? She's coming. You looking for Kayla? She's coming, hold on.
For Kayla?
For Kayla. For Kyla. What's that? Y'all about to cook some steaks?
Ribeye, yeah.
That sounds good.
Well, there's one here.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Where is Kayla?
Teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive.
She went in the living room.
What you expect to see in normal situations.
Like I said, she went in the living room. I'm in my room.
Set yourself up for something bigger
What?
on 2nd down.
The dolphin one?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I knew you were going to get one. Had to.
I told you when I was there I was going to get it.
2nd down, another
You got to have one.
Yeah. I didn't get the small one.
Yeah. Mama.
Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
You all right over there? Oh.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro.
You all right over there? Oh. They ain't got you over there hurting too bad, do I?
From just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of
What's going on with you over there? Oh, come on, man.
Down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to
you can't let me put you on that powder, man. You keep the powder off the edge of that table.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance.
I know you hear
the way
me.
that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. 1:52 to play until halftime.
You talk to her. She's on the what she want? She making steak. Hello.
So 1st and 10 now
For
from
the boy.
the 30. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On 2nd and 9, Walker.
Oh, that was my fault. No, you put your head in the way. I couldn't even see.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Dude, why they got the
The
feet
Eagles offense set to begin their next
What
drive.
cares?
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news.
What they get?
Tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goal.
Okay, where about
Here,
food?
1st and 10.
I'm
3
hungry.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't
Ooh.
think any of us were surprised that they decided to start
Chris,
this
you
drive
gave-
on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Good
Yeah, I
crossing
think the
her food.
anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Huh?
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until
I know.
halftime.
I'm gonna let's not let us stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Burris. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
Good
and he
stop.
will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, I gotta do it as long as it functions, you know?
Now Walker. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right
almost
hash,
didn't
that's
realize
a
I only had
31-yard attempt.
2 seconds left.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. That's it for the
Why are you looking
first
crazy
half.
here?
2 more quarters to go. We'll
You
have
okay?
plenty more to see after the break.
What's wrong? You're probably upset because you ain't ate all day. Don't eat your food.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
Ooh!
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They try to throw on 2nd down.
This
one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime.
That's too much.
Some strategy.
That's why I got taken in boxing too.
When they went into the locker room, he's just trying to.
But you got to remember, I need lunch for tomorrow.
Begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
What the fuck, Carson?
This offense in desperate need.
Sit your fucking ass down, bruh.
Throwing his Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
What about this drink?
Certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
You need a towel?
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
No, you don't know how to sit your little ass
Just
down.
a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Christian, go get that towel for your mama. Oh, never mind then. Hard headed, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
See, you up again? Okay.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
No, ain't it?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Walker now.
Yards, man.
He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. And sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24.
All right, you gotta get out this.
Touchdown. Here's Piñeiro to kick it.
You gotta get out this slump, man. You gotta get out this slump.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
And now here's another
Hawk them
interception.
down, boy.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going
You gotta remember that icon pops up and tell me who you throwing the ball to.
quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah.
So before you even throw the ball, I already know what button you press and where it's going. That little exclamation point come up above your
This
head.
defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about
I'm already
is the
there,
team that just
Bookie.
threw that interception. They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Brandon
that
Graham,
stuff?
great
Or just
pursuit
broccoli and
there,
chicken?
getting the tackle
Let me
for
get some
loss.
carrots. Let me get some
A
carrots.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Walker. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide.
Okay, well, I
And
don't
these
think I'm
screen
gonna take race to
passes,
work.
they
I'm just
become
gonna
even
be
more
chicken broccoli
difficult
and
to
low
stop.
main tomorrow.
Now Foreman. And he will be
First down,
very
baby.
close to a
No.
first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means
Where we
4th
at?
down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to
I
want to
did.
talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third
Oh,
quarter.
it's 4th and inches. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that to you. Oh, I guess I'm gonna do it to you since you're being so.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And the Panthers turn away on 4th down. And the
He did
Eagles
stop me. I went
defense
right.
able to hold.
Come on, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had.
Told you I know where you're throwing.
Another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened He did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Walker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And they'll get him down here at the 23. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Drop one.
Just a second earlier, and they might have
You got 1 yard to go.
They certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And
Told you.
there's another interception. It's Shaq
As long as I got that thing on there, I know exactly where you're throwing the ball.
Take possession of the football. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Walker.
They're going to stop me from moving.
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more.
You stopped me from moving, man.
To his back.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Walker. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. To credit that sack to Robert Quinn. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
I feel love you.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear.
I wasn't close enough. Wasn't close enough.
In the league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I wasn't close enough, but I didn't know who you were throwing it to. I knew who you were throwing it to.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. In motion left is Watkins. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I just jumped over him.
Interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8. Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
I like that.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 39, Walker. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
First down marker at the 31.
There it is.
3rd down.
Brian Burns, a Pro Bowler. Brian Burns. Brian. Linebacker. Oh, yeah.
Right,
and safety. And we have a Pro Bowler. And we have a Pro Bowler safety.
First on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a gain of 4.
Yeah, we forgot about
with a 4th down now. Now for the field goal try. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead.
You gotta remember, we got Brian Burns. We still got Shaq Thompson.
Those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that.
And then you talking, you got
but you and I both know if you're an offensive
my brain just went dead for a second. And cornerbacks, we got
and maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset.
Oh man.
So you keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Remember, we got J.C. Horn on our.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still with.
Yeah, remember we got J.C. Horn on there.
And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives.
I think his name is J.C. Horn.
I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored.
Number 7 is Shaq Thompson.
Isn't that the bottom line, partner?
That's a linebacker.
On the board, so if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts.
What?
He's got a man complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That play wasn't
Christian,
as the play that preceded it.
shut up before you wake up your brother.
I like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I'm trying to run for the first.
Another run here with Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's across for the touchdown.
Damn.
Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Carson, let him watch too. If you're done,
and this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Right over there.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles. But they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
To throw is Walker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away.
Oh, somebody's good playing.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
You better cut it out, Carson, so you get your ass whooped.
This, they'll use as motivation.
What are y'all doing?
To hopefully never be in this
go put it over. Put it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles tough spot here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football.
I missed you with Burns. I almost hit you.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment,
and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And he'll
You
be
gotta
hit
piss me
and
off.
dropped for a loss at the 5-yard
Stop your shit.
line.
Do you understand?
Now the defense
Last time talking to you. Next time it's gonna be a whooping. Just straight up ass whooping.
On their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll toss this right side to Hubbard. And some room to maneuver. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter play. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Throwing on 2nd and long. Walker, he's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And some space here.
Let's go.
Chuba Hubbard. 60.
Let's go. I left me a second left on the clock.
Up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Ben
What?
Yarrow down and the extra point.
That's just
And the lead is now an even 30.
See, I'm generous. I left 1 second for you, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Go put that.
And that final
Get off my
kickoff
baby.
concludes the ball game, partner. And one-sided, really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough.
That's fine.
With that one possession down the stretch, might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
You like the fun, baby? I wish I had that thing that got Christian kind of scrape these things. It needs to be. It needs to scrape bad. Look at that. Look at the skin. All that damn skin. Ew. Sorry, man. That's nasty.
Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping and track, I was left up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept.
I don't know why he is so. I don't know why he thinks it's time to play games with me. I'm telling him. Which way you needed me to move this? This way?
I told my boss, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits.
I hear you.
Head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
I hope so. Car move.
The NFL on EA
Go
Sports
play over there.
brings us to North Carolina and Bank
Go
of
play with it
America
over
Stadium
there.
here in Charlotte. Today,
Out of
we've
my
got
way.
a good NFC matchup on tap
And you almost just knocked my
between the
PlayStation down.
Philadelphia
Move.
Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
On the floor.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Oh, boy.
Come on. Check pass.
Don't sit down.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Walker. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On the give, this is Hubbard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 2nd and 11 now. Walker. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll wind up netting positive yardage out of this as he's able to get it up near the 25-yard line. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 76 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They're not light off over there. Are you playing? Okay.
Back to throw. Walker. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given.
Hurts fumbles it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. As some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
19
They'll run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Off the play fake. Walker on the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll look to set up his blockers. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Walker. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes. Number 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them. It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter now, it's Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Walker. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Returnable here from the 38. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over 1st and 10.
On the jump.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Carson.
And that one opened up for him.
Carson, why don't you guys share? You get some and he gets some.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and 2.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7.
Both y'all if you don't stop.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Come on.
In motion left is Watkins.
Cut my team!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. In motion left is Watkins. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, still throwing here with a big 3rd quarter lead, but that time this defense gets a measure of revenge.
One of the few positive moments they've had on either side of the football, really. Things have definitely not gone their way, but maybe their offense can seize on this and put some points on the board.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and 12, Walker, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Walker now. And that will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
What are you doing?
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Move away from him.
NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy. And Hurts is intercepted.
Watch out and stay away from your brother.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Carter, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit.
Y'all get off my bed.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake, and he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
What? Carson.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. Going for it with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. To throw is Walker. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd down, Walker again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Panthers on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Walker. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Ready. 60.
Walker looking to throw on 4th down. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. He's at the 40. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
You know, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Walker. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run with Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And some room to roam now. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. We for the prank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my boo, ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spin out of money.
So last weekend, me and Lil Baby linked up. It's 2 feet, but he didn't have to. Ignore transaction. Everything was going good. When it was time for the hush money, some of the things I had from him, he didn't want to pick all of the froze. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name up, you got a better flow. She can hang it until like a telephone. Cost 10K, let it come see it. Hands down here, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the mood in the machine out. Drew be called like the temperature zero. All my brothers, they call me the hero. Heavily, then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it. Get my way up, get my way up.
Hey!
I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great.
Yeah, I'm good.
They gotta be me. Whoa, yeah.
You got your win?
Shut up!
I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving, and I'm ready for the action.
What are you gonna do with my hair? I need you to watch it. I don't know how to get this shit out my hair. It's too much dirt. Okay, I'll wait till you're done with your homework.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, babe, can you go make sure the front is straight out there so we can just go ahead and close the doors and stuff? All right.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it.
Y'all come get that crap.
There by
Y'all
the
come get that
team.
stuff up. I was trying to make sure these boys get the stuff up so they can get ready for bed. Oh, I'm ready. Get that stuff up. I'm ready. You gotta worry about yourself.
Hey, check that, street.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. And
Now, get that shit up.
Well, there you go. This
Get that whole area up.
Start
Them clothes and everything, your mama said. She's not gonna keep talking to y'all. Next gonna be me coming over there with my belt.
That's excellent execution to get things started.
First down, Walker. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take
I know, that was my fault. Clean up that mess. Get my belt. Well, obviously you're not cleaning up it, because there's 3-4 fucking times I said it.
They wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances.
Woo!
Certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop it from trying again the rest of this game.
That was a good one.
First down yard.
Throw that away, Christian.
Play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's a
very nice game there. Confidence building run. Love the execution up front. The way he pressed.
Y'all ain't gonna come and messing up my stuff.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he sneaks
That
his way
watering before
forward for a couple here. Second down.
How could you pick up that bottom stuff? If he's over here playing around. What do you got in your hand?
They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in
Alright,
on
let's
it,
go.
and stopped it. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got him. Oh, come on, baby.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
I just moved the thing out the way, baby. I mean, if you think you can reach it from right there, you gotta have to unplug. Did you unplug that other white fan?
3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins.
Ooh, I like that.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down.
Huh?
Meal plan for me and you. Need to get written down. Whatever we're gonna do, like you said. I'm just gonna eat whatever you cook, except for zucchini.
Smith to return it.
You cook zucchini in a healthy way. Alright.
And it will be the Panthers.
What did he just do?
1st and 10.
Y'all better clean that mess up. Right there. Right there. Whose stuff is that? Whose stuff is that? Go put your dirty clothes away. I don't even know why your dirty clothes is all over my house.
Their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked. But fortunately for them, it does not lead.
I don't care. Go throw in their dirty clothes.
Team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down.
Ah, I ran into my own guy.
They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
I had you, too.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Walker. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive.
Tomorrow, Diesel, you get in the bath. Mommy said you gotta get a bath.
And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man
You're not giving the dog a bath. The dog ain't gonna let you bathe him.
not shutting him down early in this game.
Yeah, you. How you gonna bathe the dog? He weigh more than you do.
I'll give him a kick.
And just Just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Okay.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
But then you can help me
Great
tomorrow then,
job
since you
there
want to
at the
help.
point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. They find some open field here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
I was all through the hole.
There, the Panthers have a first down. Right back to Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Walker.
Ah, come on, bro.
And incomplete.
This nigga literally just stopped.
As soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam. Now
Yeah, they do need to stop it. Cause there's no way in hell this nigga knew what I was doing.
8 yards on 3rd down. Now Walker. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
I'll take that sack. Nobody was open. Yeah, I just said nobody was open. I ain't throwing it.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got
what happened?
A big call coming up here.
Get your toe?
Try and gain that yardage back.
After the sack on 1st down, Walker.
Come on, bro. He's eating me, dog. I had you. Ooh, I was trying to get to that corner.
It was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Walker. Oh,
come on.
And it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, did you switch my uniforms?
We're scoreless after 1.
I didn't go to work without no uniform.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Put it right down that chair. Come on, man, can I have some ice cream?
Now they go screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in development.
Did you hear it? Can I have some? He didn't ask me.
On this play,
ice cream. I said, could I have some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream? Got it.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Thanks, baby.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
What homework did you have today?
He'll get this one away now.
I look like Maui.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know who you actually have to reach. And do you
I still got 3.
humor, maybe you break the ice.
Still got 3 on that.
Didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I tried to wait till you tipped to see where we're gonna go, but that dude blocked me from going over there.
That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better.
Oh, come on. How did nigga hit me in my stomach? He undercut me and make me fumble. Make me drop the ball. Oh, shit.
Instead, he saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8
Your mom? Come on, y'all. Your mom said leave the damn drones alone. That's what she means.
The Eagles offense set to begin the
It's Christian, leave the damn drones alone. I'm gonna throw the shit in the garbage.
But I suspect some action on the
Get off of them clothes.
They start out here 1st and 10.
Come on, son. Why are you not listening today?
To get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
What, with the yardage?
Here's Hurts.
No, I can't be but.
And he gets this up across
the
35 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there
Oh,
to make
okay,
sure
that
he
was
picked up
a
something instead of forcing the
head
throw.
off.
Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, this defense has to feel good because they've now brought down one of the faster quarterbacks in the game multiple times. That defensive unit.
Where? How you trash?
They get paid too. They're no slouches themselves.
Oh, you talking about on your team?
Now on 4th down.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Brian Burns because Brian Burns is 53 on my team. I was like Brian.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
You don't want no smoke with Burns.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk
Yeah,
about music to
you
your
got
ears?
like 3 or 4
I know
good.
what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going
You got 3 or 4 niggas in the same spot.
I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive
What are y'all doing?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And a good push there defensively.
No, you didn't drop my ice cream.
The 48.
Get
just one. Second quarter, 2 minutes
So
to go.
you picked it up off the what fell? The ice cream fell on the floor? What part of it? Go get that to your mama before I whoop your ass. Babe, Christian just tried to bring me ice cream that he picked back up off the floor.
Now Walker. Connection made with Chenault. Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he will find the open
You wasted all my ice cream, but you got yours.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 37.
You ain't getting none, babe?
14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Go sit down. Cause I don't know how the hell y'all waste my bowl of ice cream. Go sit down. Why the fuck aren't you paying attention, bro?
Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Walker. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they had a brief pause.
Get your ass over there.
Incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Walker. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Eddie Pinheiro on now. This one from 46 yards out. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
You don't.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do get to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And we'll get a few yards here to the
I don't understand how Christian dropped the whole bowl, though.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Switch the uniform, mama.
Interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told him exactly that, because those guys, the stop
What are you
troops,
looking at?
they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struck. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Come on, man.
And he's got the first down yardage as he
Let that
brings
nigga
us
bounce
up
off
to the
me.
47. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Rude.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Beat them doing what?
They go play action with Hurts.
Okay, when nobody said nothing to me about no damn fundraising.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now then, after the
So
sack,
pretty
it'll be
much
interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins.
Go get your
He
backpack.
was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking
Go get the
for
backpack.
help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
Go get your book bag.
You gotta get his attention because now
Stop
you're
playing.
in scramble
Go put that in the
drill.
thing.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And one more time, that's Watkins.
Oh, they come on, bro.
Have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16.
I did mine.
Nice 3rd down.
Go, Christian, go put
20 yards.
Go put that in the sink. Put that in the sink.
Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Night,
Completion,
nigga.
yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
That nigga said night, nigga. Night.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. This is caught.
They keep letting you get that gay ass pass on. Because I was right there.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is
Put
going
them
to keep
sleep.
right now. They've
And
come out here in the third quarter possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Y'all stop. Move.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the
Are you
Eagles
eating me?
taking the lead as they go right
Throw it
down the
away.
field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Hard to argue with that being
Go
their
sit down.
best drive of the game
Go
so
sit down.
far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner.
Carson, you have a mouth on you that's about to get you smacked the hell up. Go get the water and then come sit your ass down like I told you.
As this game develops.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's because he was letting so used to being able to just
Takes
say
it
what he
to
got to
7.
say. It ain't cute
And he
anymore.
will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Begin.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Taking him so
They will
long.
be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take it right down.
That's how you follow blocks, baby.
Touchdown, Carolina.
That's how you follow blocks, baby.
They get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably
I don't know.
saying,
You went finally
use
this
a little
weekend.
more rest over here. Taking it about the 1.
Jump on that
It's a
nigga's
pretty good
spine.
return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Sorry, baby. Close my door.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring
That
it down.
run was nice, though. You got to give it to me,
Officially
though.
nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Burt sets up to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down. at the
Luvu just
34.
put you on your tail, boy. You gotta
I
have.
think that's safe to say
You gotta start worrying. You better start worrying about. Oh, I just forgot about Luvu. Yeah, Luvu, Burns, and Shaq. All 3 of them niggas gonna make you fumble. You get too close. Them fumble niggas. Them hit stick
Eagles on
niggas.
3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
He'll look to throw.
I tried this.
Tight end Dallas Goedert.
Ooh.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard
Yeah,
line. Great way to convert on 3rd
Nah,
down
you
there.
waited exactly till that nigga set. He wasn't set right.
Territory now. It's
I saw
1st
it.
and
You saw
10
it.
At the 45-yard
Nigga wasn't set right, because there ain't no way that tight end outrunning J.C. Horn.
Sanders up the middle.
I don't care what you
Takes this
say.
for about 6 down inside the 40.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is
Oh, come on, man.
Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 39 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now
Here we go.
14-10.
Now I gotta do you dirty again.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
You heard what she said. Put that in the trash. Pay attention for you. You're too busy looking at me. You better look at what you're doing. And I'm telling you, that hit the floor, you're going to fall right behind you.
Ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure
you about to hit me. I'm not about to sit here and let this happen.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw is Walker. He's going to look deep for more. And he backs it
killing me with that.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check contact. With Ryan. 3.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. Fights through, and now a crease. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 21 yards.
Didn't pick that nigga. Didn't pick that nigga up on. Watch this. Why can't you pick that nigga up? That nigga tried to tackle him. He picked that nigga up like, woo.
I'm the exact same way. No one
nigga said,
runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance, unless you're them. Talking about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Walker. And he fires one incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner.
He's getting dirty now.
It's a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass
dirty,
is
man.
contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
I'm not running. Yeah, what about
So
that?
far, this is 3rd and 3. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the
That boy's eating.
defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
That boy eating, ain't he? On.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 40.
You walked through there?
10.
Hey, you still left me too much time on the clock. Okay.
Still an important piece of business to take care of.
It is my turn.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
You know I got more than one round play,
After
right?
the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he got blown.
Come on, bro.
That play back at the 20. Fourth down, Walker. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Let's go, baby!
Was Charles to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Bro, they let you do that twice? I don't let you do that twice. Okay. It's fine.
They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one. That puts them in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just
They let him come back just like that.
Well, that score you just added on the board will energize
That's
them.
crazy.
Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive.
They doing me dirty now.
Outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's another big shot dodge there defensively. Now just one more completion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Now the Eagles use the second of their timeouts.
What's our timeout?
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Coaching, wasting my time. Cause you know you about to get walked on. Brandon was about to get walked on. Ain't the same play, man.
Here we go on 4th down. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. Now a second time out called for by the defense.
You got him.
As they'll stop
You gotta run it back because it's a tie.
remaining in the ball game.
You gonna run it back or you gonna sit and cry? What you want?
On 1st and 10, it's
They let you get that little fake run past me, but it's okay.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Put it back.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Who, me? Well, I don't know why. Carson, what are you doing? What's your problem? Car, sit down and relax, man. Okay, so now we don't understand English.
We always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. There's a game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week, often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Why my phone dead? You ain't got no charger. Your phone's on the charger? Your phone dead?
It just died.
Okay, well, Christian, go get the charger out of the garage. Okay, never mind then. I'll go get it. I'll get it. Turn me on, Mom. It's always going slow. Good, put your mama glasses down. Did you get a roster update?
Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in truck, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast.
Hello?
I kept it too real ever since to be.
Oh, it's saying roster update, but it ain't doing nothing.
So I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, I ain't know I'm exploding my whole.
Yeah, it said roster update. We were downloading the latest roster update. Hold on. Let me close it and then come back in and see if I can click on the same thing you just sent me.